You upset? Put your face in my ass while I shit in your mouth. I don't give a fuck.
These apps are actually designed to drive you insane. I've been taking a couple of days and trying to not even look at TikTok. And I felt so much better. And then this morning I just get a hit or whatever and I'm like, I bet I have violations. And I was like, I don't even care if my accounts are banned at this point. I truly don't want to care. This is digital slavery. This is actually digital slavery, and it won't be controlling my life for another year. And it hasn't controlled my life in a couple of years, I've been actively working on, I barely post. I'll come back and do short, a couple days of posting every once in a while, when I used to post 8 to 10 times a day or something, when I was growing my accounts. So I'm a lot better, but it's really scary to me, how much these apps have just taken over our lives. And this is not the fucking real world. And I mean, literally, I get on just to check my accounts and I have a ton of violations. This is not fun. I don't want to, how is this fun? You can't say anything in the comments anymore. I've been worried about my accounts being banned for 5 years straight, and I've literally had them taken from me multiple times. So why would I live in this anxiety? But I'm just going to always be transparent with people, and I think more people need to talk about this and the reality of feeling like a cyborg. And even if you aren't a content creator or whatever, or you don't post online, we are literally amusing ourselves to death. I heard this girl talking about it the other day, and she was like, I was so online that I was offline in my real life. You will not have an identity anymore. You will not be thinking for yourself anymore. After years of this, if you've grown up with social media, do you even know what your identity is? I at least am a millennial, and I didn't have it in high school, and I barely used it in my college years. Basically until 5 years ago when TikTok came out and the pandemic and everything, I was never chronically online. I chronically used screens, but I wasn't posting or involved or whatever. Or getting political information from the internet, or watching trends or keeping up with drama. I was so far removed from that stuff, and I was so much healthier. It's important to know what's going on with politics so you can vote, but but other than that, most of what goes on with politics on social media is just terrible noise, obviously. I don't know, I'm just so thrown off. I've had a great couple days not looking at my phone, and I still oh my god. I get on here for 2 seconds this morning. I've already posted 2 videos that I'll probably take down because I know that the algorithm is going to act so weird because I have so many violations. And this cycle is just sick. The second I get on here, I see the comments, and then you want to say something, you want to respond. And the other part about this app is, and I'm probably gonna take the videos down because I don't want to come and check the comments. Literally every time I go viral, I stop posting because I don't have a life when there's thousands of comments rolling in. And any creator who pretends they don't read most of the comments is a liar. It's so hard to not read them when you constantly have, I could literally for the last month go through my phone for 4 hours a morning just reading the comments. When you go viral that much, and this morning I hadn't read comments in days, and so I click on it, and then you get all worked up. People are calling me crazy. TikTok is so fucking messy. Literally, this app wants people to get upset. This girl made a video about me the other day that was so dumb. I don't want to see that. And of course, it came up on my For You page because she didn't block me, because she's messy, and she wanted me to follow her. If you unfollow a mutual, this has happened to me so much. If you unfollow one of your mutuals, but allow them to keep following you, even though you're mad at them, first of all, you're a weirdo and you just don't want your follower count to go down. Second, that's so weird. Just block someone. She made a video calling me horrible names and then didn't block me. She wanted me to still follow her. Grow the fuck up. This app is so infantile and stupid, and it just tears at our base emotions, our most animalistic shit. It's so immature. I don't know her. I never have known her. And it's we just followed each other on social media. Grow the fuck up. She's talking I'm some, oh, this turf. She did it. Anyways, of course, just so you know, if you do that, your videos will come up on my For You page so fast. It's so crazy. If you unfollow me, but I'm still following you, this has happened so much since the election. All these people who act like they're so mad at me don't block me. They still want me following them. And then their videos pop up right after they unfollow me on my For You page. It's fucking wild. I don't know why it happens. It's literally happened so many times since the election. And since I am brave enough to say what I actually think and whatever, I'm so fucking proud of myself for standing up to all of this and for cutting out so many toxic, culty people from my life. But TikTok is so messy. So I block her because that's what we should do, and I don't want to be in any more drama. And every comment that comes on her video still shows up in my feed. How is that possible? Literally, how is that possible? When I see all these horrible comments about me, I can't do anything about it. How is that possible? I don't even know how that's possible. her video is blocked. I shouldn't see anything from her video. And I'm getting comments to my fucking feed. They are even so messy that when a creator is looking through their own comments, I can't tell, and this has been for a few years, where I can't tell who you're replying to. So people can be so mean and combative, and I think they're talking to me. And I get that instant, like, spike of stress that, like, people can pretend like they're not bothered by the internet. That's so dumb. Like, this is trash for our bodies and our brains. Like, I'm grateful for these platforms, but oh my God. So I get all, like, upset and stuff, and then I click on the comment, and they're replying to someone else. When I'm scrolling on TikTok, which also I haven't done in a couple days, and I feel so much better, so much better. When I'm scrolling, accounts that I have blocked, their lives show up on my For You. That's what happened with Natalie Marconi. That's what happened with Aunt Karen. Like, I had them blocked, and then I can still see their lives. How is that possible? They want you to stay so mad. They literally want you fighting. Like, oh my God. Sorry, it's just so palpable when I walk away for a couple days and then I come back. And again, this morning I was like, I'm just gonna check. I will not watch a video. I will not post. And then I saw the comments and I'm like, I'm gonna post. This is addiction. This is like Bo Burnham when he was saying, like, basically the market realized that we all wanted to be performers and that we all grew up on screens and wanted to be famous. And they said, here, perform for each other all of the time for no reason. And you just become a slave. And you and the audience are so melted together and it's sick. And you're showing them like these, oh my God. When Bo Burnham said, if you can live your life without an audience, do it. Do it. And more, I'm trying to just pull away. It's psychotic how this shit pulls you back in. And then you're fighting with strangers online. I know I'm talking about controversial stuff, but that's the other thing. I would love to just go a year without thinking about controversial things and just focus on my own damn life. That's so much healthier for humans. It really is. So that's what I'm trying to do. I keep, it's an up and down battle. It goes in and out, and progress is not a linear line, and that's really hard. And I want to always show you guys, some raw stuff, because that does help people to see that other people go through things. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys at some point. I'm just gonna take my most recent videos down and put them on my story because I just got way more violations. I can't respond to anyone. I just said, it's okay if you want to keep hurting yourself with that insanity because somebody said something really bad to me. But of course, that's no violation. I literally, like, you can't even say that to somebody. I can't say, it's okay, you can keep hurting yourself with that insanity. That's a strike on my account. I don't want to be here. This is like having weird digital parents that are like disciplining you every single day for actually nothing. No. And we are gambling addicts. Like, that's what they have you addicted to, is gambling. Like, I know I will go viral every so often, and like once I'm on here, your brain gets so addicted. Even if you're just scrolling, you are a gambling addict. I'm gonna go handle my gambling addiction. I mean, I've been trying for a long time. But okay, if I can't say basic stuff like that, and then when I post my story, there aren't like comments to check. I don't have to come back and look at the videos and see if they got taken down. It's just it's a lot better on my OCD and anxiety. So I'll just do that. But I'm going to try to just not post at all. Like, this is crazy. Especially after like 2 days of not being on here, I felt so much better. What was I just going to say? Something else crazy happened. Oh, my pinned videos just disappeared. Anyways, I like every day that you get on here, it's something else. And after 2 days of not seeing any comments, like, I can't believe that 2 days makes that big of a difference. We are not meant to be like arguing with strangers all day parasocially. This is sick. This is sick. I don't want to be so online that I'm offline from real life. And I seriously think that in 20 or 30 years, we're going to be like, why on earth did we use TikTok like we did? Or there's going to be a group of people who are just like so deep into technology that they can't even see. And maybe there's going to be a group of us who didn't get completely swept up. Or there's going to be a huge like change and a bunch of people, like, we won't let technology take over. I doubt that. But I want to be part of the people who don't live like this. And even though it bothers me so much, I am physically addicted. Like, I am physically addicted to gambling. I am physically addicted to scrolling. Again, I've gone 2 days without scrolling, and it feels like I'm coming off of actual substances. And then when I do, like right now, I just tried to scroll for a second because I was like, I'm already here, whatever, and I'm like, eh. But when I'm scrolling all the time, it feels so normal. It feels like I'm so connected. It feels like, oh, that's the real world. It's not. And you don't even realize that you feel like that. I was reading a Reddit thread actually the other day about, just TikTok addiction and what they think is happening. And I saw a lady who was 70 years old in the comments. And she was like, I somehow got addicted to YouTube Shorts, and she's like, I didn't even know that that's what was happening. And like, she stopped gardening, she gained 20 pounds, she like all of a sudden was like, wow, I think I'm depressed, and I haven't been depressed in years. And she thought that like she was scrolling because she was depressed, but then she figured out, no, like I got depressed once I started scrolling. And like how she got so scared when she accidentally spent a whole weekend scrolling. And I'm like, I have spent way more than that, and if that's enough to wake somebody up, and if she hadn't even been scrolling all that much before when she got depressed, and it becomes this thing where you can't even tell what is causing the depression anymore. I just saw another girl, you know, like you don't know if you're scrolling to get away from the depression or is the depression causing the scrolling. Like, I've had so much panic the last couple of years because of what I've gone through, but that's because of the internet. So then I would use scrolling to get away from the panicky, anxious, angry thoughts, you know? Like, I've never been more mad at someone than I've been mad at Samara Karnofsky. I've never dealt with this level of anger in my life. And so I'm like, am I scrolling to get away from the anger, or am I angry because I'm scrolling? Like, it's both. Or I'm dealing with anger with scrolling, but then that causes panic. Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry, I don't even know what I was saying in my last story, but I saw actual boobs on TikTok. Did you guys see that? It was some sort of like French Revolution video, like, or something going on. The French Revolution. It was some sort of protest or some sort of something going on in France. And it was literally hundreds of women without their tops on. And I was like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Like, just hundreds of pairs of boobs. Not covered up, not censored, nothing. And I can't tell somebody that they should probably see a therapist. Oh, and Ash Trevino can like actually be hooking up with like an 18-year-old on live or whatever is happening with that crazy woman. And you're telling me that I can't just respond to comments and not say anything bad back? I don't cuss. I don't, like, nothing. Like, in comments, I act like so, like, I never write a comment that I think will get banned. And then they never tell you what it's saying. The comment thing is worse than it's ever been. It must be, like, it's bad. And I always get my videos back normally. Like, it's very rare that I actually lose a video. Like, the appeals, I always get them back. But I'm getting strike after strike after strike for comments. And I'm done. I am done. Like, no. I will post stuff on my story, and that's so much better on my anxiety, and then I don't have to check this stupid app and see. Oh my god. I hope that they come out with social media that doesn't have vanity metrics. Like, it drives you crazy, like, when you have to watch views, likes, comments, like, and everybody else can see it too. Like, I can't even picture a social media where we don't have vanity metrics. Like, I've seen a lot of people talking about this, how, like, eventually they want, like, you know, we should get to a point where you can't see how many followers somebody has. Like, it's so gross anyways. Like, followers, I just, like, the whole thing, like, it's so cringy to me now, even though I still love posting here and I still like appreciate when I go viral and I love being able to have a voice. Like, my videos are in Israel. That's crazy. Most of my viewership lately has been Israel. That's wild, and that's a beautiful thing to be able to connect with people. But there's like this other side of it that's so unbelievably cringy, like the part of it where it's like you have this social standing online, a virtual social standing. It's hard enough in normal society with our social standings, and now it's like we have access to celebrities, anybody, and we're competing with actual celebrities. We're competing with people, the richest people in the world, where like we can get, like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, from my bedroom I can get more views than actual celebrities now. It's weird, it's cool, it's kind of nuts. It also encourages people to be very lazy. Like, so much content now is just slop. Like, that's like, it's very hard to make high quality, well produced stuff, and and stuff that's actually creative. And TikTok has encouraged this very relaxed, like, you know, you don't need a camera, you don't need a microphone, you don't, which is wonderful in one way, but now we have created this lazy media where everything is just about commentary and everything is just a reaction to someone else, and you don't even have time to truly be creative because these cycles are like 24-hour cycles, and I can never finish a fucking thought. Like, I don't feel like I have ever completed one thing I've ever wanted to talk about on TikTok. Not one. Not one. Because until recently, you could only do 10-minute videos. 10-minute videos do not perform well, so I don't know why my videos do, because they're always very long. But, like, I have to say the same, you know, you have this long, drawn-out conversation for months instead of just sitting down and making one video about what I understand about the Israel-Palestine conflict and just saying, these are my thoughts on it. Here you go. Instead of just one video where I can actually, like, you end up just putting up these little clips and da-da-da-da-da, and then you're arguing with people in the comments, and, like, even the Samara thing, it is actually crazy that I never put out a tell-all. Of all that stuff that happened to me, I never could sit down and just put together a 3-hour video that explained everything because I was so overwhelmed by the speed of this app. and there were so many people involved, and it would be such an undertaking to do that, especially as somebody who's not like a great editor or anything. But it's like, what? But I could have gotten it done. But it's like, yeah, and also I realized that people don't actually care about the truth, and I didn't want to like put myself through that when I was already feeling so traumatized. But part of it is how fast TikTok moves, how you can't even, like, I feel like the whole world moves so fast now, but that's just because of media. The world isn't actually moving faster. And every day I would be responding to all this stuff happening on TikTok, and then I'd be like, okay, I want to go put it all together, and then I would scroll for a couple hours to, like, you know, procrastinate or whatever. And it like, this app can truly just scramble your brain into nothingness. It encourages you to not spend 2 weeks putting a video together, because why would you do that, especially on a platform where you don't have as many followers, when you can come here and go viral all the time? And not that you can go viral all the time, but you know you can if you post enough. And that's gambling. That's a gambling addiction. And then when your videos go up and down and they play with those emotions, and you need the down to have the up. If you won every time you were gambling, you don't get as addicted. You're waiting for that next big hit. And it never satisfies you. That is what has scared me more than anything. Is that anytime I've actually made money in my life, or I truly thought that being somebody online who could pull views and had a bunch of attention would fix something in me. And all it did was highlight my bullshit and my neuroses. And make me fat. And what the fuck is wrong with everyone who said that counting calories was so toxic? I have stayed overweight for 2 years because I've been so scared to count calories, because I thought it would give me an ED. I know that it's just like anything, and it can lead to it. It's like just like drinking, just like anything. It's like, okay, if you want to drink alcohol, just know that some of the population is going to become an alcoholic, and you need to watch yourself. And if that's happening, then work with it. But telling people that one of the only ways to lose weight, and you can eat whatever you want while you do it, I am new to the counting calorie game, and I could have been 60 pounds lighter right now, but I spent the last 2 years trying to lose weight, but not in a toxic way. What the fuck do you want people to do? And a lot of you guys are on Ozempic. Excuse me? But counting calories is toxic? Anyways, I'm finally losing weight. And I actually like counting calories. It's like a recipe. That's another reason. I don't want to look at content anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. I want to do what works for me. This app will poison you. This is such a random rant, but like, actually, don't let these tech companies steal your life. And there's another looming TikTok ban coming up. Bye. I say that, and I'll be back in 2 days on my stories posting about something. But I am a gambling addict because of this app. I was going to tell you something that happened in my personal life the other day, but I'm going to save that for myself. Yeah, this video is for educational purposes only. So nice to meet you though, honey.